Sun came up on Cajon Pass, morning held its breath, a freight with too much iron and a load of powdered death. 6 engines pulling hungry down that steep and crooked grade. Nobody knew the numbers were the price that would be paid. They called her SP 7 Piggy 501, a long and roaring train. 69 hoppers full of Trona hung like lead upon her chain. Brakes got tired, a helper's voice said something ain't right here. An emergency cut the dynamic down and speed turned into fear. Roll on, you iron ghost, down past the canyon light. You couldn't read the ledger of the dark that broke that night. Duffy Street was standing where the neighbors raised their hands. The rails gave way, the earth moved on, and fire took the land. It was May the 12th in '89 when steel and timber tore. The lead engines and the houses met in one long fatal roar. They found the miscounted weight, a brake that wouldn't sing. The mountain kept its history and the valley kept its ring. Roll on, you iron ghost, down past the canyon light. You couldn't read the ledger of the dark that broke that night. Duffy Street was standing where the neighbors raised their hands. The rails gave way, the earth moved on, and fire took the land. They cleared the wreck and patched the track. The company pressed flow. A buried Cal-Nev pipeline was near where Trona used to blow. A backhoe left a hidden scar below the dust and stone. 2 weeks later, the earth gave out and flames claimed home after home. Children woke to thunder, moms and dads to smoke. Flames 300 feet in heaven where the garden used to grow. Evacuation sirens, neighbors with their cars. Some never found their morning, some couldn't leave the scars. Roll on, you iron ghost, the canyon keeps its tale of numbers missed and contracts signed and oversight that failed. Duffy Street remembers every footstep and each name. We say their names in midnight when we hear the engine's pain. So lay a wreath by a signal post and learn from what we lost. Inspect the buried lifelines, weigh the risk, not just the cost. The rails still hum through Cajon and the desert keeps her heat. But never let a town like that be just a number in the street.